Some or most of you know or have met my youngest son, Jerome, who's just graduated from college last week. He'll be 22 in September. Of my three sons, he was the only one who was colicky, really from birth. He was a really colicky kid. And we found that one of the few remedies for his colickiness was for me to put him in I think it was called a sling, wrapped across my shoulder, and it was just kind of like a mobile cradle that I could carry him in. And his head would be against my chest, presumably he heard my heartbeat, and I could just kind of, pat him, as you do with a baby, and kind of go about my day wearing this baby, kind of like a kangaroo baby. I even one Sunday preached with a baby hanging in my little packet in front of me. What was really compelling about that, and this lasted for 6 months. That baby didn't stop crying unless he was in my pouch. What was so compelling about that image was that I, perhaps more than most men, got the experience of carrying this baby for at least a few months. Those of you who are mothers have had that experience, and we all thank you for that. The experience as a father was obviously different. It was outside my body. But it taught me to empathize with those of you who have carried children, and recognize that there's a unique combination of gentleness and strength that go into bearing a child. In fact, that incredible combination of gentleness and strength provide security for the child, not just as an infant, but as that child grows and learns about the world around him or her. It's important for us as parents, even for those of us who are parents of adult children, for us to continue to have that combination of gentleness and strength. It's that combination that we celebrate today on Good Shepherd Sunday. It's the affirmation that God gently but powerfully carries us in his arms. And that God will not let us fall. That all we ever have to do is recognize in the midst of our anxiety, in the midst of our fearfulness, all we ever have to do is recognize that we are being held in those secure, strong, yet gentle arms. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord carries me across that valley filled with shadows, that valley that I'm afraid to walk by myself. Whether it's the valley of death or of trial or of temptation or of illness, God carries me across that valley and sets me down on the other side, teaches me to walk, teaches me to look out for others who need a gentle yet a strong presence in their lives. God shepherds me and raises me up that you might also shepherd others, that we would reflect God's love in gentle yet strong ways that strongly affirm our values, the values that every person has value. Every person has worth, God-given value, God-given worth. Today we also recognize the ministry of Lutheran Social Services of Illinois. For 150 years they have been a gentle, yet a strong and secure presence in the lives of children. Thousands and thousands and thousands of children who have grown up in the orphanages that LSSI used to have, in the foster homes that LSSI now maintains, or in the many group homes around the state for people with disabilities of various kinds, or the senior residence where people can live their golden years in grace and in security. In those ways and in so many other ways, LSSI faithfully reflects that gentle but strong care that we in the church celebrate, especially on Good Shepherd Sunday. LSSI, as I've said numerous times, is part of our ministry beyond these four walls, whether we ever step into an LSSI facility or not. We are at work through LSSI. When a person is visited in prison, we're there. When a child is placed in the hands of a new foster family, it's our strong yet gentle hands who are making that transfer. When a person is welcomed home from prison, it's we who are there to say, we won't let prison define who you are, but we'll help you gently, but with strength and integrity. We'll help you regain your footing in the free world. That's just a tiny, tiny fraction of the ways in which we do ministry in the name of the Good Shepherd, providing gentle yet strong care for one another and for people we've never even met and never will meet. All in the name of Jesus, the Good Shepherd. Amen.